Hello and welcome. Welcome to another Lunch with Lisa. I am Lisa Warner. I am the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing, now in its 10th anniversary edition. Today, let's talk about why the body is never the problem. When our bodies are doing things that we don't like, when they're giving us pain, when they are giving us discomfort, um, symptoms that scare us, when they're doing things like growing a tumor or having diarrhea or vomit or making us feel bad, it's very, very easy to assume that there is something wrong with our bodies. After all, everybody appears to be working under the same assumption. The entire medical model is built on this assumption. However, when we take a closer look, well, actually, when we take a broader perspective, when we step back and we look from a different angle, we start to see that we are grand beings of light, souls, immortal, eternal, non-physical beings who have condensed ourselves down into physical form. The body is the physical form. It does nothing without our soul. If the soul is not in the body does not function. You are not the body. You are the soul. The non-physical essence of you is both electrical and magnetic. Your thoughts are electrical and your emotions are magnetic. And together, the thought plus the emotion lock together into patterns. These patterns then gather energy and then manifest in physical form as our life circumstances, including our physical body circumstances. The physical body is following the consciousness. When we have trauma, drama, when things happen and we have emotional conflicts, whether the trauma is something small, like, our mom scolds us, or whether it's a big trauma, it doesn't matter. Trauma is trauma. And the moment that trauma happens and we get shocked, that's the instant that the body springs into action to help us. Trauma comes from the external world. It doesn't come from inside. We don't just generate trauma or drama just because it's fun, right? Something triggers the trauma, and the something is from the external world. So anytime we have a trauma, instantly the body goes, whoa, danger, danger, Will Robinson, let me shore up my defenses to make sure that we are protected from whatever it is that's trying to attack us. So the body then starts to change form. It starts to change in function. in order to help us. The body is following the consciousness. We have never been taught how to simply clear out the trauma in the moment that it happens. So that trauma then it gets stuck in our energy field because it is electromagnetic in nature. Everything is energy. And when that trauma gets stuck in our energy field, it has to be made physical. Whether it is made physical by the body, whether it is turned into a physical situation with we don't have enough money, whether it turns into a physical situation of, you know, my partner is cheating on me, whatever it ends up to be. Anything that happens in our lives is being generated from the energy field around us. Therefore, the body is not the problem. The thoughts and emotions that are negative, that are locked together, generating a negative experience, those are the problems. We have to clear the trauma. We have to neutralize these patterns. They are held together electromagnetically, and we have to be able to neutralize the magnetics. When you take two magnets and they lock together, those babies stay locked together unless you can pull them apart, right? Or you pry them apart, they're just going to stay locked together. But if you can neutralize the charges, they'll just fall apart. So herein lies the essence of healing. Healing any situation, any physical situation, any financial situation, any relationship situation. We have to start looking at the energy. We have to start looking at our thoughts, our beliefs, our emotions. If we feel fear, if we're afraid, it means there's fear in the energy field. And we will have thoughts that match that. So the thoughts we're thinking that cause us to be afraid are simply the thoughts that are attached to the energy of fear that's in our energy field. Because when trauma happens, if it generates fear, then we will have a whole bunch of thought patterns that are exactly like fear. Like attracts like. So as long as these patterns are locked in place anywhere in our energy field, they are going to be made manifest. The physical circumstances are not the problem. The energies and the belief systems, the thoughts and the emotions that are locked together in patterns are literally being made physically manifest so that we can experience non-physical things in physical form. This is what is actually happening. This is why our bodies are never the problem. The trauma that is still locked in our energy field is the problem. Our bodies are reacting to the energy that is stuck in our energy field. They're reacting to our beliefs. And then when we look at our bodies and we go, oh no, there's something wrong with my body, and we become afraid of our bodies, it only gets worse. You cannot heal while you are afraid of your body. Your body is not the problem. There is never any reason to fear our bodies, ever. But yet, We have an entire society running around like crazy people, afraid of what their bodies are doing, while all this time their body is trying to help them. I don't know what else to tell you. This is what's actually happening. On this planet, we have been trained to look only at the surface stuff. We have been taught that if it's physical, it's real. If it's not physical, we can't see it, then it's not real. Well, sorry to tell you, but the physical appearance is the result of the non-physical energy patterns. We have to start looking at energy, people. We have to start seeing what's actually going on. We have to start clearing out these shadow energies, the negative energies that we don't look at. They're the shadow. The shadow is the unseen. Shadow is where the light doesn't penetrate. Shadow is the darkness where we can't see. We have to start seeing the shadow. We have to start seeing the negative energies and the negative thought patterns that are generating our negative situations. I hope this was helpful to you. If it was and you'd like more, please look for my book called The Simplicity of Self-Healing. The 10th anniversary edition is for sale on Amazon. It is doing very well on Amazon. I'm very happy. So thank you to everyone who has ordered the book. And if you'd like even more information about what it is that I do and how I might be able to assist you, look for me at connectingyou2you.com. And the Inside Effects movie, check that out as well. The Inside Effects, how the body heals itself. Go to www.theinsideeffects.com and you can watch the movie for free. Okay, I thank you very much for joining me for another episode of Lunch with Lisa. I am Lisa Warner, author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing. You can find me at connectingyou2you.com. Till next week, create for yourselves a great week. Bye for now.